Sorry about the bright mode, guys.
I'm throwing.
Premiere. Here we go, boys. Perfect timing.
I have a long handle.
Oh.
And OG, it just wasn't meant to be this year. We will say goodbye to our champion.
There we go. Let's see what this is, boys. World premiere of this movie. Ceb steps down from OG, retires from the highest level of competition. Yahoo News? Holy shit, I've never been on Yahoo News. I'm in this movie, by the way, somehow, guys. I'm curious to see how.
Retire? Yeah.
Retire?
I mean, the main reason why I retired is because I felt
bored.
I felt like this fire that really felt like a superpower for a long time. It's like this drive for that in particular wasn't there anymore. Actually, there was a specific day that everything changed. Usually for tournaments, especially majors or TIs or these big lands where I know like, the best is gonna be here. I would wake up, I don't know, 2 hours before the alarm, had a really hard time going to sleep. Like my brain was like non-stop. And then there was this one tournament, I don't really remember which one it was, where like I wake up to the alarm, I snooze it, and then I'm like, wait a minute, like I'm at a major, I'm gonna play one of these games, like what's happening to me, this feels so different. This isn't okay.
Bed is very comfortable, guys. I really didn't want to get out of bed.
And then the sacrifices and what it requires from you, the competition. There's a lot more things to take care of, a lot more people to give attention to, much more responsibilities basically.
Donc Fanny Courtade, je suis la copine de Sébastien et on est ensemble depuis bientôt 9 ans.
I didn't know you had a girlfriend for 9 years, damn.
Elle n'a pas été toujours évidente à cause de l'e-sport et de Dota. On s'est d'ailleurs séparés pendant 1 an et demi à cause de ce rythme qui en fait l'oblige à
Understandable. A lot of traveling and
très
stuff.
peu présent et à pas pouvoir partager
very
les
disunable
choses
to
du
share a normal
quotidien.
routine.
He sounds like he has a problem just checking out and relaxing. Can he relax?
Good question.
Relatable, for sure. For me at least.
Est-ce qu'il peut se relaxer?
Can't fucking relax.
Est-ce qu'il y arrive?
Always thinking about that one pub.
Pas évident, franchement. Les vacances sont jamais des vacances. Il réfléchit tout le temps, vraiment, c'est non-stop. Il faut du temps, je pense, mais c'est pas quelque chose de d'inné.
I've been kind of caught up fixing things. I haven't given enough attention throughout the years and throughout my career. It's a big price to pay, right? And you gotta keep
asking
volume
okay,
yourself,
chat?
like, am I okay with that? It's a lot of factors lining, and I'm like, well, it sounds like it's time.
This is unironically the 5th documentary I watch of why Ceb is the best. I'm in the brainwash program now, officially. We all are.
Obviously, me and Ceb, we talked about all of it and checked up on each other. How's it been? How's your break? Whatever. And yeah, it's been good. It's been needed. It's healthy. For me, I was in a world of excitement and a world of I have so many things I wanted to try. Went paragliding, went surfing, did gardening. Yeah, no, I had a really good time. But I can tell Ceb maybe missed Dota more than I would say most, like the competitive aspect. He had a bigger itch, I think.
I muted Donos, guys. I muted Donos for this one. Let's watch. I don't know how long it is, guys. I'm assuming it's not that long. We'll get back to it soon.
I started thinking about the end of the journey. I feel like when I was younger, the fire was so
the end. Damn.
Intense that I felt like this was something that it's like it's eternal, And then when it starts going away,
yeah,
that was a big shock to me, actually.
Yeah.
I was actually super shocked.
Yeah, it's like at some point things feel not good, unnatural. I think the right thing is to listen to yourself, listen to your heart, and do what you have to do. Don't be afraid of anything. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of the future.
Yeah.
Go with the flow. Yeah.
Because actually, you actually have all the answers, like
life
inside you. Like I feel like you kind of know if these things you kind of know, but then you make excuses to not look at it or listen to yourself or trust your instinct, you know?
It's like not letting go of your own hand.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Like,
You're like, I'm stuck, yeah. Yeah, you also have to know how to let go also. That part is important.
Yeah, there was some anxiety.
Red Bull, thanks for gifting 50 subs,
like,
Red Bull. Thanks a lot.
I mean, the anxiety was actually related to
Red Bull
the
make
first
this?
question you asked. Is like, who are you? I think that's a big question to ask yourself.
Thanks a lot, Red Bull.
I've spent a lot of time
Real Red Bull.
being someone and trying to do certain things, and now I'm willing to change that completely. And of course, yeah, it got me anxious, especially because it's not like I stopped competing because I knew what I wanted to do. It was more like I need to stop competing. It really feels like it. So I was in front of a true blank page.
It's been a long road. Probably still a lot ahead, but definitely see the...
It's the best years. This is when the wine gets good, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, they're talking like they're 50. Relax, you guys are like 28.
No, I've got it.
They gotta Bing chill a little bit. I'm older than No Tail, I think.
Satisfied.
Okay.
I don't want to cope with that.
Satisfied.
No Tail age. Oh, no, he's older than me. He's born 20 days before me, guys. Easy clap. October 8th, I won.
Yeah, so I think before the season started, you know, when we knew that OG was going to have, you know, some big changes. You know, what was going to happen with the brand? Who are they going to get in? Are we going to see some players that we've heard of? And well, we didn't really. It was some new faces.
Let's talk about OG real quick.
Total overhaul. We have 5 new players.
Uragi, BZM, ATF, Taiga, and Misha.
Please
what a
welcome
random team.
Uragi. It's me, formerly Space. Ooh, sorry, but 25 followers. Ooh, I agree myself.
I think most of the negative backlash kind of just
my cameo,
came from
guys.
the fact that fans they didn't
Voice
know
of
the players.
Gorgc.
So they would
me.
sort of look at this and be like, you know, who are these guys?
BZM Dota, okay. Who is who? I honestly don't know who. I'm not even memeing at this point. I don't know who. I didn't know.
They haven't been to LANs. They haven't really played tournament level. It's all just been kind of online leagues. They're very young. It was a big risk. It was very much like kind of.
They added me just to show how wrong I was.
They're going for something different here, something a little bit new.
Ooh. That's why they added me. I'm the hater. In my defense, guys, they had like 20 followers on BZM and Uragi. I don't know who the fuck they were.
Because of COVID, we did not have any events with a crowd for over 2 years. It had been so long since proper international competition, and the Stockholm Major was going to be the first one to showcase that.
This one's a good. I was at this major. I like this major.
It's a key part of the overall Dota 2 competitive circuit. You know, throughout the year, teams they collect points from performing in online leagues and through
majors are huge.
The online leagues are within the regions, and then the major will take the top teams
1/30th
from
of the
all
Riyadh
of those
Masters,
separate
though.
regions and bring them together to get to go head to head against the best of the best from all around the world.
We did not know
You just have to win 30 majors
which regions
or
were the strongest.
one
We did
tournament
not know
in
if
Saudi
Southeast
Arabia.
Asia was on top of everybody's game. We did not know if Europe was as good as people thought. The list goes on. We did not know anything.
People were very, very excited, you know, that finally we were going to have this chance to see teams from all over the world gather, the regions collide, and we can see who actually stands above the rest.
After months of preparations, the Russian President Vladimir Putin has launched a major military operation against Ukraine.
The Stockholm Major was around the same time as the start of the invasion from Russia into Ukraine, and it definitely affected the tournament.
You know, for teams that did have a player from that area of the world, there was always sort of the doubt of whether they would actually be able to attend or have the full lineup at a major.
I mean, the situation leading up to the event has been tricky, for sure. You know, Misha's Russian, the coach is Russian, you know, Uragi's Space is Ukrainian. I think they're victims in a way that their life kind of has changed overnight.
Yeah, I remember the day we were in the boot camp here in Lisbon.
That must be crazy, dude.
Misha brought it up that he will most likely not be able to play.
There was a chance that Misha and True were gonna get their visa denied. Until the very last moment, we did not know. The team had went through certain options in case it would happen. One of the options was me, at a different role. I tried to talk down that option. I was like, maybe there are other options.
And what was your view on Ceb standing in?
I didn't know him at the time. We never spoke.
Ceb who?
Johannes said that he has a very strong voice and he could help us in game as a captain. And Misha said that he was the best choice.
And then only 1 week before the tournament, they were like, all right, it has to be you. And then I'm like, oh God, you know, it's only 1 week. It's a new role.
That situation meant that Ceb stood in as player and No Tail stood in as coach.
Did you think he was the best choice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first
It's
day
Stockholm,
of
boys.
One Stockholm Major. We have a LAN, we have a major.
My home country.
The first team we get to watch. Also, I had to make a sub, unfortunately. They were unable to get visas for their 5-position player and their coach.
By Shard on Wind Ranger, Ceb, you got
so
this.
OG is a team that I probably would have picked normally, saying like, oh, they're going to have a really good showing here. They're the mystery man himself in the middle.
There's Amar.
You know why he doesn't have pictures, though? Is because every team did media day yesterday. Ceb is arriving.
I heard he got at 9.
9 a.m. today he arrived. Yeah. He's also playing position 5 at
rolling
TI.
in late like a Giga Chat too.
Throwing himself into the squad that has specific strategies that could hurt them, and that's the reason why it's dangerous to pick OG for like the team to do well.
There's 5 roles in Dota 2, very comparable to football where you have the frontliner or the backliner and the goalie. Everybody has its own role.
You have these 3 core roles that are the more greedier roles, you know, they're building the bigger items, and then you have the 2 support roles. It's their job to make sure
Football
that
analogies.
3 cores get
Bloody
the
hell,
space
mate.
that's needed.
I finally
have
understand
the
this game.
impact and be able to work towards that win.
Now, Ceb, he had to switch because Misha, he was the position 5 and the captain of the squad. And a position 5 means that you are basically the babysitter. You're the babysitter.
It's like FIFA,
you
innit?
have to help other people get their goal.
The question was, is he still able to be at his best when he's playing in this different role?
Subtitles help, guys. Some people are watching low volume.
Feels so great, guys. Let's fucking play some Dota.
Oh yeah.
Oh, heck, in PMA right there.
It's fine, don't sue me. You happy with your setup now?
Is that an in case of death signing? In case someone dies, we're not responsible.
So we're waiting for one.
No, everybody here, everybody here.
Everybody here. Sorry. Okay, boys. I had a few things to say before the game. I want us to understand that it's gonna be actually a great day because we are super prepared. You all have been drafting with me in the way where you have full freedom and control of everything. Okay?
Yeah. Roger that.
Okay.
Space, you feel nervous?
Let's go.
Nobody's nervous?
Thanks, Misha.
Ceb is definitely not nervous.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I was nervous going into the tournament. I'll be honest. The first game, especially, like I was not in my comfort zone. I could feel it, and I know I was so annoyed because it's been so long, like since I felt like that. And you got to see, like I'm playing versus competition that they enjoy beating me because it hasn't always been like that.
Okay, guys, don't fucking throw, okay? Don't throw the game.
So it's even more motivation for me to step my game up and be like, alright, like I'm not here as a tourist or just say hi or wave at the crowd. I'm here to play and I'm here to try to win these games.
Very excellent game starting off is, of course, going to be the OG versus Beast Coast game right off the bat.
You guys gonna smack them, I believe.
Yep.
Space lane, dude.
Oh, they have in-game comps. That's cool.
Confident in my partner, guys. It's all good. Roche is kind of low.
Sitting
True
very
side.
low. Hector making his way over
Hector.
towards the pit. We'll go in for the rage. It's not quite low enough to get these final hits up the bash. The fall in with Whisper.
We watched these games from home. This wasn't the main stage yet. I wasn't there.
Stinger next to fall. The buybacks are coming out. Taiga, he wants to be back in there, but Amar just doing too much damage. Takes down K1, takes down Whisper.
They did it. Wow. GG, boys. Good job.
Yeah.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boom versus OG.
Alright, guys.
good energy, good mindset, you know.
Boom at
them.
Gorgc, he's just jumping in on as low HP as he is. He knows they can't kill him. GG.
Wait, they
is
won
cool.
actually. Remember?
Boom.
It's funny, the way they look at the game is not only different, I think it's like the opposite of how I look at the game. I'll be honest.
Just farm,
Is this the time you pick 15 Warlock?
No, I mean, if they leave Winter, I think Winter... I mean, Warlock is good too. I don't know. Honestly, both are really good. Winter is also quite good.
Zero clue about Warlock. I'm sure you're gonna mess up something. Bro, if you like play 2 games of Warlock, I can say, but like you actually have 0 games of Warlock.
It's been challenging in game because I've been the one doing the adapting. I don't hope if I did a good job, they did not notice. But I'm sure Johan notices. He gives me the smile all the time.
I believe in Ceb Warlock.
I mean, guys, you know, I won some tournaments. I'm sure I can play Warlock. Like, not so bad at this game.
Because he knows. I mean, we went so deep into Dota theory that when he sees me letting certain things happen, he's laughing his ass off. I can tell, and I'm laughing too inside. But they don't know. They don't know.
For now, they do pick up the second support and Winter Wyvern.
Very good. They didn't. He just picked Wyvern.
I mean, if you have one gear, I can believe. Okay. But it's like
I should have played Warlock this morning. I fucked up.
I love that Amar is actually like that. Like he says on stream.
Go on to Carl, but ooh, the hit's coming out. Yeah, be chasing after him. They want to remove Uragi.
17-year-old just telling Ceb, no, you're not playing the hero you want.
They drop the hex command. They call the GG.
Go next.
Oh, they went 0-2.
I also know
that's
that
rough.
some of the teams that we're facing, they look at it different, and whether or not they agree, they have to understand how other teams look at the game in order to break them.
Break them, the line. Break them.
GG 25 minutes in, 24-7, Tundra.
The only fights we're taking is where they have the position and they have the
no, we have
they are baiting us into them.
Yeah,
it's the only fights we take. We
Tundra.
don't take
Tundra
I would just like to
looked
add,
like the strongest team in this tournament.
Like, listen to
overall,
each other.
I remember.
And I say that, but it's more important that you guys believe it, that you are listening to each other.
Spoilers, they got
here,
third. They choked a little bit this tournament, but they were really strong.
Like it's not the case. Shake that off because that's all in your head, you know? Everybody's fucking here.
Yeah, everybody plays for everybody.
Feel good, you know? Feel good about everything. Like, fuck it, you tried, it fucking didn't work. Yeah,
it's gonna be like yesterday, like next game, they're gonna get fucking slaughtered. I mean, it's always awesome to have Johan around. When I don't see him, I miss him. So, no, it was great. It didn't feel like we haven't seen each other's in a while because we are in touch constantly, like we almost talk daily. But yeah, it's awesome to have him here, to be here together in this Dota environment with the team, have his support. I don't know, it just feels like everything is at its place in a way.
I guess there's some cool truth you could try and pull from the analogy of heart and mind, Ceb and me. If he's the mind and I'm the heart, I think he added a lot of things to OG in terms of how to draft our things, how to get our things through the game, what to worry about, what to think about, but also reading the enemy, how they play the game and explain it to us, put words on it, is really powerful. Like when we went into tournaments, that it really felt like you always knew your opponent before you had played them.
The reason also why OG, that won TI twice, became so smart, it had a lot to do with Johan. Like his emotional intelligence, his ability to read the room, and obviously that is still here, and he still does a great job at it.
Just come here, learn, have fun, you know? Like, and honestly, like these two games, if they leave you with something bad inside you, like embrace it. Don't
I never understood the just have fun thing.
It's all okay. BZM getting 2 Storm games that were rough. You can bounce back now, today, or you can bounce back tomorrow. Either way, I think it's all
I think it's inhaling the copium is what it is. Hard. After day 2 of the group stage, OG scores was 3-5. 1 loss away from last place. Damn.
I think after day 2 of the group stages, a lot of people were thinking, you know, it's a stand-in situation. They've got an excuse not to do well.
In reality, these newer, young players, maybe the pressure is getting to them. Can they deal with the losses?
But lessons were learned, and I don't know what they had for breakfast on the 3rd day. Something changed. Something must have happened.
What do you like more? SD Ranger or Jakiro? You guys can choose.
Did they have for
you
breakfast?
Need to think about supports. Like you have Enigma, what you like more of the Enigma. You like Wind, you can go Wind.
I mean, I like stuns and I like to win to play with
the
Bango.
Windrunner thing. Sorry.
And SD same.
Okay, just choose. You pick.
Let's go wind.
Cocaine cereal? That's a good breakfast.
Wind Ranger picked up.
I like this too though because there's still that. Where's it going? What's happening here?
Yep. But is she a good hero right now?
So when it comes to the Wind Ranger pick, this hero is just it's a very kind of wishy-washy hero. It's squishy. It has 2 spells that are not easy to hit, easy to use, and that's your stun, your ability to lock down an enemy, and it's also your damage. The shackle shot, the power shot, these aren't reliable spells to use. A risk that most teams aren't going to be taking.
Boys,
play free, enjoy.
Yeah, but don't forget, we need to do something, you know? Don't just let them play. As Misha said, you know the wise words, play with the flow of the game. That's the best way to enjoy Dota.
Just fuck them, guys. What the fuck? Stop saying use this word, just fuck them.
Okay. Maybe they'll force BCM to use the haste here. Oh, nice jackal.
Stop saying useless
And now
words.
trying to turn, looking for the kill. They find him right there. Cold Embrace, not nearly enough. Ceb now looking for more Cherax. Some trouble as well as he's going to get pulled back. And OG making it work here early.
Nice one, boys.
Ceb, come.
Yeah, but wait.
Go, just go.
Okay, yeah.
I'm so excited here. Oh, animations. Oh.
Running at him.
I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, you bullied! How?
Oh no.
Dude, that was sick. That was so good. Tigan just waiting to the side, ready for a black hole. And GG's done. Yeah, it's over.
Ah, but the game is hard.
Didn't get to play the game. What the fuck?
They have the refreshed black hole available. If they
easy,
can get there in
no.
time, get together and catch them all. Tommy does it to him one more time again. Another tip, another win. OG, they're looking stellar.
Happy, Misha? We learn, man. We get smarter.
So many good Dota.
Anyway, time to play this game and click buttons.
I'm actually pretty PMA today. I can feel it.
I'm not PMA, I only want to fuck
you can feel it.
Yeah.
You wanna fight actually? Yes.
Yeah. Let's go fight.
Boom knows something's gonna happen. Amar comes back with a BKB. There's gonna be counter initiation. It seems like Taiga in a really good position. Can't get hit by the Rolling Thunder. As noticed, is being slammed by Amar. Sliced and diced. It's over. They actually killed the last 2 remaining heroes for Bet Boom, and they finish with style. OG go 2-0 versus Batman.
Oh, sorry, this game was really rough for me.
Woo!
That's why you stay positive. You can always win.
Just check their words instead.
But this one is good too. Look at this.
Yeah, that's me for you right
Your
now.
head looks so big on this picture too. It's like bigger than your face.
They call me the grandpa. I'm called the grandpa within this group, which is quite funny.
How old is he?
They're shy.
Guys, how
they're
old
young.
am I?
I was like that. I understand.
Age.
And they're also maybe a bit introverted.
He's 30.
They're just
Man, he's
goofing
so
around,
fucking
fooling
old.
around.
I'm only 29.
It's funny, you know, like
many years left until I'm as old as him.
I don't know that I could do it like a full year. What is this? They're actually there's a lot of bonds in this team. They respect each other.
I have a lot of time, guys. A lot
I
of
can
time.
tell. And I think it's awesome. I would stay with Spade. He is the only respectful person on this fucking team. Like.
Good vibes, though. Good vibes.
The first series that OG had in the playoffs.
Amar is the
against
villain,
TSM,
kind of, but in a good, fun
sort
way.
of fresh team from North America. They were turning up from the region, coming into this international LAN, and they looked hot.
Want to say one thing before the game, before I go? Yeah. Energy is awesome. Please listen to each other, because when energy is too high, sometimes everyone will get their point across, but nobody will pick it up. So pick it up, like listen. You guys, you're feeling good. It's amazing.
Just like the other days, calm communication, focus, you know?
You know my new build? Raid Pack. I should fuck the lineup.
You know, I think
Raid
it's fucking
Pack?
broken item. I'm not even kidding.
I'm gonna buy it. Raid Pack is insane.
Forgot it was actually broken back then too. Really broken. But people didn't know yet. This is where it started. Kind of. I think Thunder were still doing it before, but yeah.
They break the Wraith Pact quickly.
Got the cheese off.
They haven't broken it yet. Saberlight tanked a fair amount thanks to the Wraith Pact, who actually outlasted them. They're not done. This is going to be an easy pick-off for them. Seems like OG is backing off. This Wraith back, they're just doing one hell of a work in these fights.
Then there was 3 more months of Wraith
back
back afterwards.
TSM FTX.
For like 6 months actually.
We got split pushed.
Unlucky. Oh, lower bracket already.
So once they were knocked down to the lower bracket by TSM, they find themselves, OG, up against Boom. Boom, of course, a solid team from SEA,
oh my God, I remember
region
this
that
game.
had been very much talked up massively before this event. And this series, it was sort of the difference between staying in your hotel and going home, or getting to
$0
be there
if you
in the
lose,
stadium
by the way.
in front of a live crowd. So it was going to be a huge opportunity, and you can guarantee that they were going to do everything in their power not to miss out on that.
Feel free, boys. Do your best. That's all anyone can ask. Play free.
Don't stress yourselves. Play with the flow of the game.
Ceb, he's been found.
Oh, Ceb is flowing in.
Set
right
up yours.
into
Into the remnant,
Ceb.
And he's going to get speared to the tree. No chance for him.
Oh no. Oh no.
They should want to come here. Maybe we need to place a ward for the fight. They will come for sure.
Do we have any wards?
That was PMA still.
This tier 2 tower is going to get on with the next push. OG indeed ignoring that and opting to try towards the Roshan.
If they come, they die.
They are coming. They're getting ready.
You always have doubts. I think if you don't improve when you're competing. I think doubts, you deal with doubts every day. I had a lot of doubts, for sure. I still do. But I've learned how to manage them.
We should take the fight. We want this fight. Nice. Get him.
And ooh, Gorgc! Is it the jump? They're going to jump stone straight away onto Yopaj. He was not ready for that one.
Cookie's still on cooldown. Scam had used it before. Didn't have anything to save him, and now that is the Rosh. I think the vision up is what allows him to get jumps.
He's in with the blink jump. The shackle's there.
And another one.
There's going to be a buyback now coming out from Scam. They need to try and punish OG there for getting that big kill onto the mid. And jump for Scam, but Scam also going to get taken out. Mar with the triple.
This game, listen, free rush, no BKB monkey. Go for rush right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna go, guys. They're gonna go.
It's fine. We fight it. Go, guys.
There's no BKB.
Look, they're going on me. You can save me for sure. They cannot follow up with BKBs. Don't let me die for free.
I want.
Yeah, we're waiting.
I will go for him.
Yeah, okay. Come on.
Guys, he has no BKB on this guy.
Keeping Yopaj busy onto the side. The shackle's there. Yopaj is caught in the combo. He's gone.
Hit the egg.
And then Ceb getting some beautiful
These shackles are definitely getting in the head of Yopaj.
So keep manning up, guys. We need...
Is that totally?
I feel like Voicebear was already a trash hero back then.
I think
I think he got nerfed
the
after
more
that
pressure,
too. Again.
the better I play. That I'm good. Like this is my comfort zone for sure.
Got the kisses, Ceb. He's got the shackle off one of the two cores. He's caught Jackie and he's caught Yopaj. Jackie in trouble. Jackie goes down.
Finish it,
Boom. Held in the fountain as OG. They'll look to close this game up. They're on towards the H. GG is called.
Nice.
Nice.
First time on stage, huh? Now you start nerves. The nerves start kicking in, or what?
Getting out of the basement now. Now comes the crowd. Sold out Hovet Arena. I was there. Maybe we can see me in the crowd, guys. We'll pause and we'll see. If we see some guy that looks like a hobo, the outline at least, it's probably me. OG confirmed Seb's eye surgery. Oh yeah. This is old.
Et sur la gauche, c'est l'éponge.
Ça c'est l'œil droit.
Ouais.
Ça c'est l'œil droit. Là il y a l'éponge tout autour.
Ouais.
Donc, qui vient vers nous. Et là c'est la marque du décollement en fait.
Ah, elle est si large que ça, l'éponge, elle est si.
Ouais.
Ah, j'avais pas du tout conscience.
Tout inférieur, en 180 degrés en fait.
Ah d'accord, j'avais pas du tout compris, je pensais que c'était quelque chose de tout petit.
Ah non, 180 degrés inférieur.
Ah mais c'est pour ça que je la sens, enfin que je les sens, je veux dire qu'on les sent, c'est pas quelque chose de tout petit en fait.
Ah non, c'est pas petit, ouais.
Ah oui d'accord.
Puis on passe en dessous 4 muscles donc...
Ah oui. Ouais. Basically with my eyes, so I have really bad sight, obviously, like genetics. Ever since I was a kid, I was wearing glasses and it was pretty bad from the get-go. But in certain cases, I think when your eyesight is really, really bad, and that's the case for me, You can have these kind of tiny holes that can appear in the eye.
Yeah, this definitely freaks me out a little bit.
If they go unnoticed, you lose sight.
If they go too close.
Like, simply.
J'ai rencontré Sébastien Debs en 2019 à l'occasion du premier problème qu'il a eu sur son œil droit, un décommande rétine de l'œil droit. Alors Sébastien, il est myope fort, et donc la myopie forte peut entraîner certains problèmes ophtalmologiques, dont le décommande de la rétine. Et on peut avoir un petit trou, une petite déchirure au niveau de la rétine, et de l'eau peut s'infiltrer sous la rétine et se décoller. Et quand ça touche le centre de la vision, on peut possiblement perdre la vision. So if that liquid goes inside the center of the retina, you go blind.
Damn, yeah, really? That easily?
It's scary, but at the same time, I try not to think about it. I try not to think about it, honestly. I feel like whatever happens, happens. But it's scary in the sense that I want to do everything I can to not get there. But at the same time, I just have a lot of faith in life in general. I have accepted that there's light and there's dark, and one would not exist without the other, and you kind of have to embrace both. Every day is a blessing, in a way. That's how I look at it. And whatever happens, you can make it so.
Get closer. Kinda looks shitty from the outside, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's an ice hockey rink.
What happens to players that have not played in front of an audience before? Like, what's that process of, I don't know, getting used to playing in front of an audience? Because we do have 3 first-timers on the main stage. We know that sometimes players, they level up in front of a crowd. Sometimes they just step it up and do really well, but sometimes the opposite is true. Sometimes players just crumble and the pressure gets too much. And we just had no idea how this OG squad was gonna play in front of that crowd.
So obviously there's many differences between playing in your bedroom, in a hotel room, and then suddenly being sat there on a stage, thousands of people looking down upon you, lights are on. The question was always going to be, how are they going to deal with it?
So this is the first big land for a lot of these guys at this scale with these stakes. Even if they're not tense, they're going to feel the tension. How the manager is going to talk to them today is going to be different from when he was talking yesterday, because today is the big day. When they walk into the stadium, people are going to be looking at them. When there is a crowd, the atmosphere is different, the tension is different. When you play in front of a crowd, you feel the vibrations in the floor. That's something you cannot ignore. It amplifies everything. It's not just about playing now. It's also about dealing with the atmosphere, the room. To me, it's awesome. To me, it's what makes this whole journey worth it. So I think it really comes down to your own mindset at the end of the day. Now I say that because it's been a decade of playing in front of crowds, but my first event playing in front of crowd, I did not think like that. I was just getting bullied.
First of all, congrats, you're in that spot here. Long time ago, there was a big stage, so enjoy it.
So yeah, I don't know how they're gonna react, honestly. I've thought about it a lot. I'm ready for them to
chart your
freak out.
pants.
I'll be there. I'll help them. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes today.
The OGs of major upsets, the favorite team of many
It's Slacks. I haven't seen Slacks in so long.
One of mine too. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for OG!
So in OG versus Fnatic, again, another squad, hot squad from SEA that people have talked up a lot. It was going to be another big test for OG.
This is the game I actually remember, guys.
Listen to me before we go into the draft.
Not the boom one.
So this was fun, stage, blah, blah, it's fun. Now, all this doesn't matter. Let's focus now.
Enjoy the game, guys. Enjoy the game.
Fnatic.
Top lane. So far, looks like there's not been too much struggle. Uragi to hit the creeps.
Juggernaut used to be kind of good back then.
The Malefist into the Blade Fury. I don't think there's any escape for this Visage. That will be first blood for the two of them. Tedious at a point where he can walk it off. Oh, no, not again.
Another one.
It's gonna be another one. This top lane, it ain't been great here for Fnatic. That's 4 deaths now. To take him down, he has a lot of one charges as well. We're back up top, Jab.
Gorgc's fixed.
I mean, he's looking for the opportunity to get in with the ultimate. Jab's trying his best to juke around the trees.
He's doing a good job.
He's hiding pretty nicely, but there's the ult. Another one for Gorgc. 4-0-1.
I'm looking forward to the next animation.
I think at this point, Fudge, you just gotta write off this top lane if you're Fnatic. This is not the place to be. Not being afraid to really go forward, but there's Tiger with the jump. Maleficent into the black hole. They're locking him down. This time round, they'll have the damage. Armel's gone. GG, it's pulled. OG.
Good shit, sir. Good shit.
Nice. 1-0.
Reset. What?
Yes, reset for game 2. How do people feel? People feel good going into next game?
I feel good.
It's the same as going into first game, you know, as in like let's not get cocky. Let's, you know, play the same Dota. Expect them to try to bounce back. I don't know what they
Mini
will throw
Ceb
us,
speech.
but hopefully they have something. Yeah, respect them.
Oh, mid. Ooh, he nearly had it there. In fact, he might not get a chance. He does have a bell. OG, they just can't react to this right now. Looking for Gorgc. Gorgc, he'll get the Phantasm off, but they know which one the real one is. They're able to catch him in the combo. Gorgc definitely going down again here as Fnatic just not letting this CK get any space to farm. They're keeping Gorgc held back.
First game, it was one-sided. It was not a pretty sight. OG wins, and everybody thinks it's gonna end the exact same way. But then in game 2, it goes the other way. Fnatic actually dominated that second game.
Try and control Jabs, but the BKB's up. Jabs rolls away to safety. BZM with his own BKB trying to commit in towards Fnatic, but Amar caught again by the torrent. He's out of the game. No buyback on him. As Fnatic, they'll take down the top set of racks. Nothing that OG can do to stop them.
That should just be the Megas.
Not really sure how we play against Megas.
Nothing to be done here now. GG, it's called Fnatic.
It's Russian
this
smiley
game
faces.
It's all theirs, and it really is. It's all theirs. Suddenly, the game finishes. The Ancient falls. GG is called, and you know that you're now one loss away from being knocked out of the tournament completely.
I think you just lost
Game 3.
You need to stop doing this shit and start listening to me. We pick heroes that are good in Dota. We're not winning because we're picking signature heroes.
Yes, we are winning because we're picking signature heroes. Razor is not Imba. Timber is not Imba. It's only because it's signature heroes. Wind Ranger 5 is not Imba. This is job.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Spicy
Second series
between
of
the games,
Once
very
again,
spicy.
Going to a game 3 with Fnatic.
If they lost, that looked like a disband for sure.
They seem unstoppable.
A quick one.
1-1 now between Fnatic and OG.
If they lost, who knows? Maybe they lost, guys. I don't know. On.
I guess both of us learned a lot over like a competitive journey, you could describe it as. But what do you think is some of the
to sit on the beach
teachings you didn't expect to maybe get on this, you know?
Yeah, that people are different, for instance. You know, it sounds like a very silly thing to say, and at the same time, it's so important that people are built different, and I feel like I've learned that.
I have learned so much about people through competing, so much. I now look at people as unachieved potential. I've seen so many situations where people, they have been convinced that this isn't for them or that they can't do that, they're not good enough. And I think it brings a lot of motivation in treating people the right way and trying to enable them best you can.
Some people take losses really hard, but I don't know if it's because we had already gone through a lot or because...
Where can I watch this?
Yeah,
Mods, you can give a link in the chat where you can watch this.
I could say in Dota that after you've sacrificed more, losses do taste different.
Yeah.
They will taste different. Like if you put your heart and soul into something and the result isn't what you want,
it's harder to cope with it for sure.
It definitely tastes worse.
What did you say?
That's not worth.
Yeah,
Can we skip stone ban for the love of God? Can we skip? Stop. This circle is gonna kill me.
Hamar is molding so hard.
Wouldn't you say like there are like all the individuals and how they individually deal with the loss, for instance, and some players, like some individuals, are gonna push that onto the team. It's like I feel bad, I want to make others feel bad.
Guys, can you just first pick Seeker and then the underload Rubik pick 8 Pagana and we just play Dota because they do not do shit. I do not do shit.
Right, I think everybody who has a lot on their mind or chest is gonna want to get it off at some point.
That's not for granted though, because we've all been in teams like where that space is never given.
I think I would hate Viper.
Why? It's not even a good Viper game. I could have picked.
Around it and it's,
no, Viper needs 0 bans. Viper needs 0 bans.
Holy shit, what a disagreement with him and
really
Misha.
Hard if people ever feel that lonely,
Crazy.
you know, and I think a lot of times the team dynamic works towards
This is like worse than the VP Major documentary.
Every time there's tough shit or like things that you have to work on and it starts becoming a little too personal, people start getting very defensive and you start seeing these barriers go up and then people start feeling isolated and more alone, right?
I wouldn't call Hamar toxic, he's more like just
I don't think we would have ever won
angry.
TI if we hadn't had all the losses we had.
And he really wants to win.
All the strategies,
it's not necessarily always bad. It can be,
the
but
ideas, the ideologies.
it's not toxic.
All of it came from the past.
It's a fine line, you know. If he lost, he was toxic.
Dealing with losses,
he wins, then he's
comes with acknowledging
passionate.
how everybody needs to deal with the loss.
Because his passion probably is what got getting him through, right? As well.
Understand the person, like truly understand them on a human level, and understand them. That also means respect them. You have to buy into the way they see the world, and then also maybe find the right words for it.
Laughing at the emotes and shit.
Listen, Amar, you with me? We're better players, so let's put ourselves in positions in the game where we can use the fact that we're better players. If the game is hard, you know what I mean? You know what, even if it's hard, even it feels like, oh, they could, yes, maybe they can win the fight, but I don't care about the fact that they can win. I know we can win it also, so let's take it.
Switch.
Don't go out without fighting. Fight. I am counting on you guys to fucking punch back. I don't want them to also get away with a free map everywhere. They want to smoke on our CK, they want to make a play, let's fuck them when they come to our CK. You know? Let's do it.
Let's protect our CK.
I want people there. I don't want one core on each lane. Let's fight them back. Every one of you can 1v5 them. I swear to God it's true. Their players are not good. They're really not good. Seriously. So let's bring it on.
Trash.
Okay? Let's do it.
Fnatic are trash. He was right. They went to Div 2 after.
They need confidence, I'll help them. They feel helpless, they feel like we have no chance, I'll help them.
I mean,
if they don't feel confident, it's all bullshit. Like, this team has everything it takes to win this game, so I'll just remind them. The reality is that this team is super talented. These players are super talented, and there's no reason for them to get beaten. There's no reason for us to get beaten today.
Yeah, not the eye.
It's
gonna pop out or something.
Oh, that was very nice there with that vision set up. They see him chilling under the tier 2. They're not going to stop. They're going to look for Amar. He's already getting in underneath the tier 1 tower. The 3 of them ready to set up on the tide. We'll see if Amar can play his way out of this one. The stun into the blast. He's got any further escape. He's caught in the Nature's Grasp. He's going to try for the TP out. Is he out? No, he's not. The damage is there from Raven and the Phantom.
Amar is looking kind of bored.
Picking up another 7-0.
If you watch the first 40 minutes of Game 3, you're like, yep, this is over.
This was a Pep and Laugh game.
Fnatic
times
was
100.
Once again dominating.
They're getting these kills again and again and again. You look around the map and OG was just dying everywhere.
They're on Gorgc.
They're focusing on Mel. They're trying to get rid of him, but indeed Gorgc taken out. The morph gone for 80 seconds. Raven, he's thinking about getting back in on this. He's on the Shadow Blade. He's looking to the side. Gem on the ground at the moment. Ceb will pick it up, but Raven's in on top of him. They bring down Ceb. A second kill in for Fnatic.
If you're an OG fan, you were quiet in that stadium.
Both heroes of OG, neither with buybacks available. That was a dieback from Ceb.
10k lead at 30 minutes.
That score at the top, and you've got to be feeling it as a player. You're down. You know, there's very little chance
not that crazy.
Sweep it back round.
I'm telling you, these guys are talking about how they cannot scale into us, so they just want to fuck with us. They feel like the whole map is theirs, but it's not.
40 minutes, 50 minutes, that's when something changed within OG.
This thing of people speaking up when one guy is down, you can be the guy that day who turns his shit around.
I'm buying gem, we have smoke, let's man up, let's take this piss.
We do this one smoke, one punch, together.
For OG, they're going to smoke into Fnatic. Want to try and take this fight, Ceb. Getting pretty low. There's the ult hit for DJ. Shoots Ceb down. Jumps up from the lines in with the Ravage on the 2 and the PCN's got the 4. They're locking down Jab's refresher. A second Ravage. Jumps again over with the Rolling Thunder. They're locking down the Ember. That's going to be Jab's out for 2 minutes. Amar again doing it with the ultimate.
He dies twice, right?
Yeah, he died twice. That's not Vicky.
Run away, actually turns, but he's caught in the other black hole. So they can take him out a second time. Tiger.
They just dropped the hole. Nice one, Tommy. Nice one.
Good job on there.
Another route.
But there's the second route again. Jarmo doing his best to stop these black holes, but Raven still falls.
Get him. They got him.
Nice. And Fnatic, Jab trying to
get
There's a bomb with the Ravage.
I want Ember.
It's no BKB color.
I got you.
BKB Jakiro is up, nice. Nice, very late game. Super late game.
For 2 minutes. Overhaul DJ as well. He's out. Both dead. No buyback set. They're pushing on for the game. Raven and Jabs. They'll try their best to hold back. Even Tiger. He's in with the black hole.
Scale it, boys.
He's fucking good, bro. He's so fucking good.
Damn, I feel good. Coming back on the main stage. Like that. I wonder if we're gonna get the FY Despair Fnatic cam. I don't think so.
It's an awesome challenge, and once you go through it, once you go there together, like the euphoria, you can feel the ecstasy. This is love, it's kindness, you know, it's family.
No loser cam, no. Tide Enigma at lands, they always fucking pull through, boys. They always do it somehow. Team fight. Le Petit Château de E. That's my French, Ceb. It's pretty good, right?
Ouais, quand est-ce que ça a été le plus difficile, tu trouves, entre nous à cause de Dota? Quel a été le moment vraiment, peut-être le pire moment? Le moment où ça a le plus affecté la relation?
Je pense que c'est en 2017, quand j'étais à l'étranger. Et toi, du coup, je crois que tu commençais avec OG.
2017, c'est là que ça a commencé à fonctionner, hein, pour moi. C'est là que ça a commencé à...
Pour toi, ouais.
Bah oui, non, je veux dire, c'est les premières majeures qu'on a gagnées.
Ouais. Ce qui était impossible, c'est qu'on pouvait pas se parler. Enfin, tu t'écoutais rien de ce que je te disais et t'étais...
You weren't listening to anything I was saying. Damn.
Non, c'était...
Ouais, c'était une période compliquée.
It's true. It consumes your life.
We're very different,
I bet,
her and I,
at that level for sure.
Hobbies and what we like.
So she doesn't like 16 hours of solo queue a day,
so she's
like
not
you said. What the hell?
At all. She's not so much into sports or anything that she could identify or transfer, you know, like what I do. Not into video games whatsoever. So I think
queuing? That's a
it
passion.
was really hard at first to even get her to understand the emotional kind of challenges, or you know, what is it about it that you know would justify me being away 10 months, a year, or me thinking about it as soon as I wake up before I go to sleep. You know, she would ask questions that were kind of genuine, but it's like, why are you, like, why, you know? And I'm like, it's like, I can't really answer, but it's like, because, you know, like, I can't really give you anything else than just because.
Donc tu te rappelles quand on a regardé ensemble The Last Dance?
That's a good documentary.
Ah oui, ouais.
Tu te rappelles de ce documentaire?
Ouais.
Et à un moment dans le documentaire, il dit j'ai l'impression que je vivrais toujours avec des regrets parce que je ne suis pas sûr de ce qui se serait passé si j'avais continué et j'ai arrêté pour de mauvaises raisons, entre guillemets. Et à ce moment-là, même toi, ça t'a perturbé et je crois que tu as dit un truc du style oh là là, c'est chaud ou bien.
Deb speeching his girlfriend, man, he's just speeching everywhere.
Fait le parallèle avec moi.
Breakfast table, girlfriends, the beach, in game.
C'est terrible de vivre avec des regrets. Et...
Ouais.
Oui, évidemment, t'as la compétition dans le sang et c'est certain. Après, ça pourrait être Dota, ça pourrait être la danse, ça pourrait être n'importe quel domaine. Et je pense que tu l'auras toujours et tu pourrais devenir peintre, cuisinier et tu serais le meilleur du monde.
She helps me find balance that without her I wouldn't have, and I think
that's good.
Unconsciously and indirectly,
you don't want to be with somebody that's like the same as you.
Be much more stable as a competitor. I don't think it was willingly. I think she dreamt for a while that I would retire before. I think, to be honest, I'm sure of that. I don't know if she will admit to that, but I'm sure of that.
Ouais, je pense que clairement, c'est bien que tu y sois retourné Et au moins, tu vois, pas de regrets, tu peux avancer de manière sereine dans la vie, quoi. Donc,
That's why
c'est sûr.
you're a real life, chat, and your girlfriend should be anime. That's the max difference.
Listen, what we're gonna do, I'm actually gonna ask you to do it, is like, think about the worst scenario that can happen in this game. Worst scenario is we get fucked like Fnatic game 3, 2 times in a row, and they spam El Gotito in all chat, and we just have to, you know, we get fucked anyway, we lose, we get knocked out. It's possible, it can happen today.
Fuck is El Gotito?
And I want us to realize that even if it happens, nobody gives a fuck. You're playing with a stand-in that's washed up, that doesn't play plus 5,
something with tomato.
At the major already. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, I think I mean, I came into this tournament telling myself, like, I hope I can not ruin their tournament and we will get out of the group stage and we will play on the main stage, you know? Like, and I think we did much better than that. I think we sent home teams that thought they were gonna win the major. So in that sense, relieve the pressure. Don't be scared of losing. Don't be scared of taking risks. So even if today we're gonna lose 0-2 to these guys, nobody cares. And actually the truth is we're not gonna lose 0-2 to these guys. If we actually have the right mindset and we play our game, and I want you to just have one goal, is to not go out without playing your Dota and fighting full force.
Don't care.
Don't care. Fight full force. Bring it on.
Don't care.
Because that's also how we're gonna have fun together. We're gonna laugh, we're gonna have some action, somebody's gonna feed, we will laugh at him. It's okay. Let's just go in these games and have fun, and we're gonna have a great time, you know? El Gotito, not El Gotito, embrace it, you know? Lol, all chat, let's go, let's fucking go.
So OG, I mean, Thunder Awaken in the lower bracket, a very prominent team that was showing how much the South American region had continued to improve. And, you know, facing OG down in this lower bracket, I don't think that's anything that any of these teams were looking forward to.
Like I said yesterday, it's their first game on main stage, so I think they already have their luggage. Oh, it says something. You saw that? They walked on stage with their luggage. I think the taxi for the airport is already waiting outside.
Very nice, guys. Enjoy the game. High energy.
OG, they're so ready. In fact,
Oh, you got it? Oh, you get chased down there.
they're in immediately on to Dark.
Nice.
Keep it locked down. No chance for the
El Gotito, guys.
El Gotito.
Uh-oh. Hey, things are really crumbling fast. They're looking smooth here, OG.
I have a shackle on void,
Straight away on top of Pandas.
He's shackled over there.
He's shackled.
I'm killing him.
Gale Force as well, blowing back Picard over towards Jiragi.
I got him. We got him. Yes.
Rift as well.
I got them both.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Ceb locking them down. Thunder Awaken, everybody's dead.
Shackle is one of those most satisfying spells.
There's nothing that Thunder can do. 25 minutes here. OG just dominating Thunder Awaken.
I need the piece of valor. Let's fucking go, dude.
Reset now. Do the same. Be thirsty. Don't stop punching.
Next up, they're going against Gaming Gladiators, another very hopeful squad from Western Europe.
So we talked about the potential lane swap, like what's up with that?
I think we should lane Timothy Ziki with Wind Ninja, and I lane offlane with Troll against Monkey.
I think it sounds really
Gaiman, but minus Quinn.
Oh, they're going.
Minus Quinn. I'm TP.
Yeah, he went in.
Get out of there, one.
Am I getting a shackle here? Maybe?
Almost there. Moving, trying to get him. They find the Monkey King. Ragi's still beating into him and a couple more punches. That's how you get your troll back in the game. He was baiting. It was all a bait. Oh, who moves on in? Shackle. Oh, the angle. Ceb did it to him there, and these shackles are just way too good. I mean, it's...
You like the shackles, guys? You like them?
Yeah, I'm loving it.
You like them, boys?
Good enough to play with confidence, be a bit confident.
Yeah, you see what happens.
Oh
like
my
these
God.
players don't stand a chance against us.
Witnessed it right there.
Yeah, you see the difference, right?
The crowd will cheer them on, trying to end this game. 45 seconds. No coddle. The Gale Force. Not even the fountain is safe as they get the shackle onto both.
Fuck this bitch.
One by one, they fall. And OG.
How did it feel to actually play Dota on the stage? Like actually, like press our spells, fucking run at them, fucking kill them, you know, like easy. Feels good, no?
That's what yesterday happened, no?
No.
But yeah, good game, guys. Like only enemy right now is you drop your guard. Yeah, if you don't drop your guard, stay focused, reset again.
Okay.
So Razor is perfect.
I mean, Wind Ranger is very good. Wind Ranger and we counter pick. What do you think?
Okay, let's
I think it's perfect. Yes, that's good.
As far as I remember, nobody was banning. Yeah, he just played Windrunner.
You have all these papers to be like, guys, I did the math. I think we should pick Wind Ranger.
I am the Wind Ranger.
Inkswell, will it be enough? There's still so much damage there on that Razor. Jump forward, Gorgc taking the gate first. He barely gets away from that.
I think I get him.
Almost.
They got him.
So good, so good, so good.
I wanted the Gorgc cam for that one.
Oh, and Gorgc tries to get out. Oh, the Gale Force, where you going, mister? They got him there. The shackle's gonna come out. And the kill.
They have it. They have the cam.
Crowd giving him some right now, Gaming Gladiators struggling to come up with answers. GG is going to be called an OG. They're going to the final day.
They knew.
Impressive.
Yeah.
I'll say the same thing to you guys. Soak it in. Reset. Focus on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let yourself celebrate for 10 minutes.
Tundra is going to be hype.
It's going to be very hype.
I mean, I have a hard time to celebrate. I'm already thinking about Tundra. Like,
okay,
yeah.
But
That's
not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about people also over-celebrating.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it keeps going. Tomorrow, another long day.
Another long day tomorrow.
I think there's probably one team that's technically a little bit out of reach still. I think it's Tundra. Like they're very strong.
Really good.
And they're probably so far by far my favorite to win the major. My competitive kind of spirit, I've already broken them down. I know what I want to do against them, but I haven't talked to the team about it. But I'm ready to face them, and we will be ready to face them.
And so OG's next matchup was against Tundra. And one of the interesting things about this was, of course, it was Ceb playing against Saxa, you know, someone that he was a little bit familiar with. They'd played together in the past under OG.
I don't know if they were abusing Wraith like that much back then.
He knows
they started, I think, but I'm not sure.
He knows what Saxa struggles with the most. So you can only imagine that Ceb, he's, you know, it's going to be all guns blazing, and there's no holding back.
All right, guys, time for useless speech. Yes, speech. We finally have everybody. I guess it's pretty rare. First thing I want to say is don't expect today to be like yesterday. Yesterday was a perfect day, but I can tell you already, and I'm sure Johan would second that, you do not, you know, get to the finals of a tournament with perfect days. It doesn't happen. So expect today to not be a perfect day. Second thing is, I don't want you to think about the group stage games. You know, yesterday we talked about Thunder Awaken, how they were the strongest streams. See what happened? It means nothing. We were a completely different team. I think we shaped up like crazy. We have nothing to do with the team that we were in the group stage. We know them better. We know ourselves better. So we're coming to get them, and they know it. Imagine Tundra, you know, we're winner bracket, their starts are getting broken, everybody understands them now, and they see OG 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, you know, like getting at them full speed from the lower bracket. So they're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can tell you, you know.
It's buffing.
I know Saxa, I don't know all of them, but I can tell you Saxa is a mega choker, no joke. The others, I'm pretty sure they choke too, you know, snaking. How many times have we knocked him out of tournaments?
I'm surprised they didn't cut that out. That's harsh.
Two TIs to OG. They are like this.
I did win TI right after, to be fair to Saxa, at least. Proved them wrong.
Full speed, full confidence. Play to win. And if we're going to lose playing to win, then God bless, that's how Dota is, you know? They will be shaking, use it.
Talking shit about other teams is also like a tool. It's a trick. It's part of my playbook.
It's like a chant. It's like a war chant. You're fueling your own guys with energy. It's always been like this. When you have 5 guys doing it, I think it's wonderful. It's part of competition. I love it.
You feeling good? You feeling ready for Tundra?
Yes, let's fucking go.
Okay.
Nice, Tommy.
So time to fuck them up.
Gotta flame a little bit.
For el Gotito, guys. Yes. I like. I see the energy coming. I like.
Make some noise for our first team to come to the stage. It's Tundra Esports!
Tundra.
Weak. Very weak.
Weak entrance.
Weak in the head. Trust me, very weak in the head.
And now Saxa continuing the pressure on Ceb. Nice body blocks with the Frostblast to come.
Oh, damn, he kills Skeeter. That's brutal.
The power shot again for him. He might get chased down, but no, the Scorched Earth won't be in range.
That was right.
What is this? As BZM with the first foil turnaround kills for OG.
It's all good. We just need to play the game, guys, and it will be all good, okay? You're playing versus noobs. We'll be fine.
As Tundra getting gone on a bit. Static Link applied to 33. Coil is there as well. Easy burst onto 33. Snaking. A nice shackle from Ceb comes out again. second kill for OG.
Very nice, guys. 5 euros. You see how they shot? Absolute chokers. But we take it easy, we keep fucking them.
Some players need to respect or fear other teams, and some players need the opposite. Okay, these guys are pretty shit actually, you know, like they're not nearly as good as what they think they are. We're gonna crush them.
Doxa, pig pull.
It's a good trick. It is.
Nice. I'm gonna dunk.
Coil onto 2. They're both gonna break it, and Amar coming in. OG taking full control of this game. 3 dead.
Nice, get the tower, boys.
They get so fucked in this game. I fucking love it. Doxa on torque mode.
Yeah.
Oh boy, easy. Doxa has just been food for OG this game. Another boundless strike, another shackle.
Nice.
My coach.
I got 10 now. We close the net on them. They're fucked.
They're choking. Real hard.
Yes. Keep fucking them.
OG looking to take game 1 in extremely convincing fashion.
GG. Fucking GG. Nice one.
First of all, can we appreciate how much they're choking? Have you seen Saxa gameplay? I'm just saying. So they're feeling so bad. They're 1 game down now. They lost 3 games in a row now on main stage. They feel really bad.
Ceb's win range are 10 out of 10 games won. At one point, you have to stop it. You have to say it's enough.
Oh, win this band. Ceb?
Oh,
I think we lost. Maybe we lost, guys.
They're wasting band, really.
Yeah, they're terrified of our heroes.
Suddenly this hero that before the LAN, teams, they probably weren't even thinking of at all. Tundra, they couldn't deal with. They didn't want to deal with it. They had to take it out of the game.
To me, it's mostly like you're telling me that you're scared, that you respect me, that you don't think you can beat this. It's like a predator and a prey, right? So now you're showing me that you're the prey and I'm the predator. It gives me a lot of fire. It's like,
9 games?
I like where this is going, you know? Like, keep shaking.
Just Ceb gets off of Wukong's command. Looks like he'll be taken out in tow, but still, with all the extra armor, will he actually lift to this speeder? Looking for the kill, but BZM
Classic troll gameplay right there.
Ceb lives.
Dude, this guy is such a choker, actually. What the fuck?
Tundra, that hurt. That absolutely hurt. Ceb, boundless strike. You can see the reload kick coming with BZM.
They must TP for this.
They TP 5 euros, I'm done.
And the heal up from Snaking.
We're getting out.
Ceb might have.
I'm out, actually. I'm out.
They're choking.
He actually dodges the whirling axes and pounces away against Ceb. Continually living and forcing out all these rotations from Tundra, just wasting time.
Nice.
2, tree dancing in as well.
I got them. Both.
Nice. Is connected. Doxa is definitely dead here, and there's the coil onto 2. Looks like the troll is going to not break it this time around, but instead they're going to find Snaking, and next is Peter.
The trolls are rough hero, boys. What can you do?
Are absolutely crushing again in this game number 2.
Good luck in finals.
Nice.
OG going to the grand finals for the 5th time in their organization's history.
Where am I?
Performance.
They didn't show me in the crowd. I was on the left. Bonkers. Paris time, right? Chilling, I guess. Stalling a little bit. Liberating.
My parents.
He's the only one watching in the entire cinema.
Push me to always do
better. What kind of weird movie is this?
To not settle, to not accept when people tell you that this isn't for you, or you know, it started when I was very little. It's like I was being told this is a 4-year-old game, and they were like, don't let people tell you that. If you want to play that game or try that thing, you should just try it. I'm still a child in that sense.
He was watching Morbius, guys. He's the only one that's ever watched.
Even though I think it's very tiny. I mean, even the word legacy seems like way bigger, way too big for me. It was never in that spirit. I never tried to be somebody or be recognized for anything. I was just very passionate about what I did, try to do it as the best I could. I have parents that kind of accepted the fact that they made wrong life choices at some point and they didn't do what they wish they did. Yeah, I don't want to be the person saying that sentence.
No regrets. OG faced TSM in a best of 5. TSM? Moon, you were there actually, yeah. Right? There you are.
Moon Meander interview, take 1.
I saw Moon in the chat and then I saw Moon on the screen.
When I heard Ceb was playing for OG, my first reaction was shit. This guy's back, his one last ride. And I also told my teammates before we played them, like, guys, get ready to play 5 games, 60 minutes long each time. That team will not give up. This is not going to be a battle of Dota, this is going to be a battle of endurance. Be prepared to run a marathon against these guys.
Rare Moon Miners.
That's what it's going to take to beat Sebastian Debs.
Okay, so it's grand final times, it's gonna be hype. What I want you to think about now is actually that it's not a grand finals because it's just another Dota game. TSM, they have probably some pressure on their shoulders because they come from the winner bracket. We have nothing to lose at this point.
Ceb is outdoing it, he's going ham.
Already be so proud of what we've done. We're in the grand finals, I think it's fucking amazing, guys. So you deserve this spot. Just enjoy what we worked really hard for. Do it, enjoy it for Misha. Imagine how much Misha would have dreamt of being here and playing himself. Imagine True, enjoy it for them, you know, don't miss it for them. That's all I'm asking. And as for thinking finals, trophy, trust me, don't think about this shit. It's fucking, it's a bait, you know? If we're gonna win, it's only because we're gonna be in the moment, playing good Dota together, having fun, not playing scared. And then maybe we will win. But if you're thinking about how maybe you will win right now, I'm telling you, you already lost. Enjoy yourself. This is time to enjoy. The work, we've done it before. Now it's actually showtime. It's just enjoy, you know? So yeah,
just enjoy. I mean, if you win 2 TS, you gotta
fist bump. The first one. Come on. Everyone. Very cringe day. It's okay.
Cringe fist.
Let's do it.
Good though. Time to smack. Oh yeah, Saber. I saw Saberlight in the chat. I was wondering if he was in TSM back then.
Time to smack some kids.
What? I didn't know he tweeted that.
He thinks it's gonna be easy. Uh-oh.
I think Saberlight tweeting, time to smash those kids. You're doing that to the wrong team, Saberlight. Ceb's gonna take that. That's gonna fuel him. He loves
I was gonna
that.
say.
I feel that's always gonna be a bad idea.
Scary to do that against
Especially against a team like OG. When you come in with a bit of
he's gonna use it in his fucking speech.
To bring out that extra
You're giving him speech material.
The enemy team.
That really motivates me. Haters motivate me a lot. That's actually where I find it, and sometimes I go fetch for it myself. I poke the bear a little bit.
The fans, they want entertainment. We provide entertainment for the fans, so I think it's a good tweet.
I see it already. 5 man around him, like, you liking the kids?
You know, he wants to punch back. And what's the best way of punching back? Is by punching them out of the grand finals. They just want to prove the point. They're not some kids. They're OG.
What would a major be without the underdogs coming to claim it all? And this team's done it so many times. That legacy lives on now. Can anyone stop them? We're about to find out. Bring me out, OG!
Holy flex.
Against OG in the finals, I knew how to do some crazy stuff in the draft. I couldn't beat them the same way I beat them before.
Ballsy.
Okay. And the first game, I bamboozled them good with my Enigma first pick, and they didn't expect I played Enigma.
What core heroes are really important into this? Because this is core Enigma. I think we could just decide what's good. We could also just Wind Ranger here.
I am the Wind Ranger.
And there it is. Unbeaten, undefeated hero in the hands of Ceb.
Enjoy the game, guys. Enjoy the games.
Brian will be able to get the top one. Can he get the shackles? They can't.
The setup. They've got enough mana for the Light Strike Array as Brian got anything to get out. They've still got a Fairy Fire and a Water Rune, so he's
chase him. Oh, he's turning actually.
He's gonna jump back in. He still has a Fairy Fire if he gets ready.
Oh, Brian Lee. Did I fuck up? Maybe I did.
First blood, the Fairy Fire as well, allowing him to walk this one off.
I think he could have gone.
He's looking ready to jump. He's gonna go for Ceb first. Over to the side. Yuragi and BZM will watch. They're not gonna be able to get him before Ceb goes down. As Ceb falls, Yuragi, he's gonna look to step forward, but it's already fallen. And Brian gets the ages and then he's in. It's a 3-man black hole. Perfect.
You could try Pulse 5 Enigma.
What a play. Getting them on the escape there. OG realizing they have to back off, and Moon, he's not letting them get away.
Yeah, Saberlight gonna give him a little tip. You're really starting to feel OG just falling further and further behind in this game.
As OG really feeling the heat here in game 1, they are struggling.
We cannot 5v5 at all. I think GG, guys. Alright.
There's no buyback on Monomar, no buyback on Ceb. GG is scored.
Alright, who is it? Everybody here? Okay, guys. I'm just to say, it's gonna be long series.
Here we go.
Okay,
this better be a good one.
What I mean is like this is normal. Don't get phased. Think clearly about Dota. Definitely we lost this game, so we must have done some things wrong. We're gonna hear from Misha too. We're gonna get smarter next game. All good. It's gonna be a long series. There's gonna be a lot of Dota today. So be ready for it, you know? Let's just get stronger and learn.
Yeah,
Amar looks so bored ever since group
It's a
stages.
mental fortitude thing, only. It's a feeling of like, every losses that you've ever had, it took the same direction. Like, it was the same road, the same turn, and now you're there again. You feel bad, you feel maybe nervous, you know these emotions are knocking again, and you have to fight this back. That's what bouncing back takes for me. You have to go back to something powerful that you have. And that's usually what I try to inspire in my teammates. And often I fake it, as in I feel like that myself, and that's maybe what they don't understand sometimes. Like, I have that feeling too. But I control it. I deal with it.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like against them, it's more about overall heroes in the game and just beat them with better heroes, you know? Like, it's not about these. Maybe that's why we're, like you said, we're stuck in the script. Actually, we should just look at the game clearly and be like, okay, this is their lane. What do we put on this lane? You know, this is their heroes. How do we beat these heroes?
For example, we can not ban Storm and then we get call with Storm.
Yeah, we have some IO Storm. Maybe they don't even know about the Storm versus Enigma's concept.
Storm Spirit. I think this is amazing, guys.
Boys, be confident. You're the best team in the world. You have the best teammates. Have fun.
Fuck them. Get it.
But what they did was really smart, where they picked Storm Spirit, so I couldn't pick Pangea.
Good old Bulba strat, guys.
Trial tries to set a bit with the Dream Core, but TPs are coming in. Moon, he's got to back off. They get the shackle again. But we've seen with OG in this run, you know, from the Fnatic
People
series,
are still catching up.
You give them the smallest of chances to turn things around, they'll do it.
I'm chasing him. Mara.
Big jump.
No BKB on Doom. No Doom. Nice.
Oh my goodness.
And now Tomato, he rejoined.
Through them, he's trying to get in, but now his BKB's on cooldown. They're looking to dive him.
Perhaps could use something to find the storm afterwards now.
Gonna see this top. Gonna see if they can keep this puck locked down. Stun into
Decrep.
Crepify though from Dubin.
I might get him.
Animation. Fog. Look at that.
No, he gets sniped. What an angle.
That's cool. Animations are top tier for sure.
Let's go again.
More games to play.
After game 2, I was like, whatever, you know, 1-1, grand finals. I'm ready to play 5 games.
What did you think about last draft, guys? It was correct or not?
In my opinion, if you get something besides Snap, you lose.
Okay, let's put Snap on a higher priority in first phase. Let's do it.
Guys, I'm telling you, as a rule, against players that prepare, it's always good to switch it up, because now they spend 10 minutes talking about how they're gonna make sim scenario change bans, and now we're like, fuck you, your 10 minutes is useless, you need to think in 40 seconds. It's not TK. That's my 2 cents. Because I know these drafts, I'm playing these best of 5s since 12 years. I'm gonna show Mon how it's fucking done.
Ral, he'll go down. Jiragi takes him out. They'll turn over towards Moon as well. With the damage coming in, Moon is going to have no chance to jump. The Sun Strike is set up straight on target. BZM takes him out.
I could see my teammates start becoming very impatient with the enemy and getting sucked into their playstyle. And I've seen it happen so many times, especially against OG, where people just get sucked into their flow of the game.
Brown turns over towards the TA, but Yuragi's able to slide down and save the target. It's a huge hit over towards Table.
Big hit twice. Nice.
No hold for him as he'll go down on the respawn.
Nice. Just get it. Go. Get everything.
I like the way Amar sounds in game.
He's found here. 4 staff across as well to cut the arrow.
Easy for Amar.
It's going to be a dead Moon meander.
It was actually after game 3 where the atmosphere of the team started getting bad, and where they just like oh, we're gonna run at them, these guys are so greedy, why are they picking this, we're gonna just kill them, and then they stop thinking of how to play Dota, and then they just keep feeding, and that's exactly how OG beats you.
OG continuing to keep the fight going, Shiragi, he's backing onto Tomato, Tomato getting low
Tomato's flying,
recon, it's not gonna happen! He's getting low, has to keep his distance away from the ledge, they'll be able to climb him out, nullify onto Bro. Kill him.
It's a pretty insane game. Support Monkey level 24.
Four dead on Gears of FTX. They put multiple buybacks in an effort to win that fight, and they lose it horrifically.
Game 2, Game 3, OG bringing out that form.
Everything seemed to just click for them.
They're looking to end the game down the mid. We see as well Tomato, he's only 180 gold short of the buyback, but he is short of it. There's no chance of defending OG. They'll go to the edge and they'll take the game.
I've played so many Dota games and for so long now. Different periods, different captains from all over the world. I feel like I've seen so much that it's just intuitive. I just read the game. I just understand what's going to happen.
They turn with the shackle into the spear. The charges will be there for Tomatoes. He'll try and run away from this.
I think Ceb is a good people reader at this point.
They'll take him down. First blood for Amar.
I'm a big believer of instinct.
Pressure situation.
Spear control, Sableye. He's going to be going out for sure. Off to the side as well. Ceb catching Moon with the shackle.
I think instinct is one of the most precious things we have. Instinct isn't random at all. Instinct is 20 years of experience, kind of compressed.
Brawl in trouble, caught out by the Xbox. Nice one, boys.
Everything you've seen, heard, felt, and all the lessons that you've learned on a daily basis for the entirety of your life, that is your instinct. And your instinct actually always tells you the right thing.
There's no escape from it. It's like the base Tomato.
Good shit, they're falling apart.
Instinct is who you are and what fits you. And I think you should listen to it, always.
Moon with the Scatterblind, try to go!
And the game 4 is just a stop. It's a sad stop. Sad way to exit the tournament.
For the shackle connect, triple kill.
Whip a hand, snapfire. That was a good animation too.
Championship title as well, 3-1 against the SMFTX, and we really did see this last game very much a testament to how well OG's played here at the Major. They make the lower bracket run, and to do it with the newer squad, the newer names, and with a change in roster at the beginning of the Major, Ceb standing in.
No despair cam on this one. That's fine. Lift it up. Let's see if it falls apart. Like the Lima Major one. No. That's a big fucking troll.
Yeah, I hope they'll remember this for the rest of their lives, and it's what a ride, honestly. What a fucking ride, man.
Are you proud of him?
Of course, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I couldn't be more proud. This came through hard work and being humble and going on compromises.
I don't know about the humble part.
Relationships and building a
strong team.
And that's the magic juice, baby.
That's humble gods, you know.
When the most famous 5 players in the world tell you that, hey, we're not thinking of playing next year, then you have to rethink the whole project. And I mean, we knew that if, as long as Johan and Ceb were with them, this would work. So this is amazing, yeah. This is like, we prove the model, we prove that the values that we live by.
Ex-CEO of OG.
This shit actually works, you know. Nah, hack the camera.
Not bad for an old man, eh?
Not bad for an old man, yeah. Definitely not bad.
Funny story, guys.
I'm feeling tired. I gave it all. In the last game, I could barely be loud enough, you know, like I was like trying to find every drop of energy I had left in my body after this week. It feels great. Life is weird. It's like being there in the middle of the stage, like everybody cheering, OG winning. I'm like, wait, is it me? It didn't feel real, you know? It felt like, because I had given up on all of this in a way, like given up, you know, like this was kind of past me, so. I don't know, it feels great. It feels great. It feels like a dream a bit. So I'm trying to enjoy it.
That kinda was done, but he also was grinding pubs like crazy, so he wasn't like out of it, for sure.
It's a typical OG.
Even after you won TI.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Moon.
What it would take to see Ceb come out of retirement?
What would it be?
There's always going to be that chance that Ceb will be drawn back to the game because he knows now that he can take this break. He can go and retire, and then he can come back and he can win. I cannot imagine that he'll ever be able to step away from that for too long.
For sure, this guy cannot stay retired. It's impossible. Ceb will probably be 40 years old playing Dota.
I think it's very hard to get Dota out of him. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe after the marriage, things will change. I don't know.
On ne sait jamais. Est-ce qu'il va vraiment arrêter de,
shot.
de jouer?
That was a degen for sure.
J'ai pas envie de dire non pour les fans, mais moi j'espère. On saura jamais.
Girlfriend, but nah, but no shot.
Des surprises que je peux pas répondre à cette question.
Nah, the answer to whether we're gonna see me or not back is no.
No.
Not in a...
Hell? I thought it was all a setup.
Not in what it means anyways. Yeah, I was back in the battlefield in Stockholm, but at the same time I wasn't back.
What the fuck? They're playing the qualifiers like tomorrow.
Life or death, full commitment. No. I don't think...
I'm so confused.
I don't think I'm able to put that on the battlefield anymore. Not on a regular basis. No.
Right here. Right here. I honestly thought this was all like a setup. Chat, like look.
Je te vois danser. Je me dis que toi, je ne veux
Gorgc right here. Ceb, he's playing tomorrow. Qualifier. 2 days from now. 2 days from now. What a bait. I honestly thought that for sure meant he was coming back. What the hell? Alright, I add my funny story now, so... Oh, we can watch this. It's gonna be fun. Amar bloopers. Let's go.
I think it's better if
you can't open the bottle.
We went through this yesterday.
Like this?
We're gonna do this every day.
Grab it and push it off.
Can you help me?
Both hands. Like that. Yeah, like that.
Every day we're gonna do this.
Funny story, but like after all this, Ceb filmed the interview. He came late to the after party and they didn't let him in. Me and ODPixel had to try to like convince the guards to let him into the after party, and they wouldn't let him in on Ceb. We had to call like the main guy of ESL to let him in. That was the only way he would get into the after party. After winning the tournament. It was kind of funny. It's just like, alright.
Nobody called us either. Who comes out first? I told you guys. Everybody gonna freak out except for us. Everybody is panic mode except for us. Look at them. Panic.
Panic.
Everybody running, coffee, blah blah blah. Everybody's freaking out.
Tom Newman. I've seen that guy twice. It was good. It wasn't like quite like the obviously it wasn't like true sight level of production, but it was like just a tad below, I think. It was still a good overall documentary. Alright. I think I'm overdosed on Ceb now. I guess in a year or two maybe we'll have another one. But I'm overdosed. Honestly great, I think. Honestly a great documentary. Alright. That's a good watch. I'll probably have Ceb around on the stream sometime soon. We can ask him a little bit of questions about it, but not today. We'll try to get him to... He's probably focused on his qualifiers right now, but we'll try to get him to watch some of the Div 1 games. Maybe he'll want to join in.